Hello, hi. We are going to mobilize our joints today. I've been teaching this all week long in my classes, and people who, have a pretty hefty exercise routine, and then they sit down all day, and then they don't get to, leave for a walk in the afternoon. It's just really hard to sit down all day. So I want you to be able to do this interim throughout the day. Take about 5 minutes. Okay, come stand with me. Feet hip bone distance, toes wide, weight dispersed evenly, shoulders down your back. We're gonna go from the top all the way to the bottom. So we're gonna start with a head circle. Good, we're gonna do 3 times each direction. And we're just mobilizing our neck and circle. 2, 3. Very good. Stacking up nice and tall. Let's mobilize our shoulders. So 3 circles back. I'm softening my knees as I do this. Good. And 3 circles forward. And when I do these, I like to end with another circle back. So I'm going to go up, back, down, and around. Bend your elbows, put your fingertips on the shoulders, and we're going to do some circles with your elbows. So it'll be a more intense circle for the shoulders. And if you have gotten the vaccine, this is actually a really good one for you. It's going to increase the blood flow around that, the vaccine site. Let's do a few forward. 2, 3, good, and 1 back. I always like to finish back to open up. Good, unfold the arms and circle the arms up. Press them down. And again, up and down. One more time, up and lower down. Very good. Now, arms forward. Let's circle those wrists. Move the fingers too. Get some movement all the way up into the tip of the fingers, those joints, and circle the other way. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now take your thumb right at the base there. We're going to circle the thumb joint. These joints get really just tight and dry and creaky because of all the texting we do. We actually get repetitive stress syndrome on our thumbs. And other side, this joint and your big toe joint are some of the first joints to get arthritis in our body. So this joint mobilization is preventative for arthritis and also helps bring blood flow, synovial flow, oxygen into your joints that may have arthritis. Let's give our bottom ribs a little hug with our hands, and we're going to circle the ribs. And I'm going to give you a side view of what this looks like because it's kind of hard to do if you've never done like a Brazilian dance class. But try not to do it perfect. Just get some movement in the rib cage. Try to isolate the ribs. Circle the other way. I like to think of a hula hoop around the base of my ribs, and I'm just trying to spin that hula hoop around. Yeah, this is great for low back issues. We're mobilizing the psoas, mobilizing those low back muscles. Yeah, and then go ahead and come back to center. Hands on your hips, knees softened, grounded feet, and we're going to circle the hips. So you've literally just lowered your hula hoop. This one is my favorite for tight, creaky, dry hips, and also SI joint problems, low back problems. What you're doing is the weight of your pelvis is sitting heavily on your thigh bones, ball and socket joint, right? And so we're rolling the hips on top of the thighs rather than rolling the thighs inside the hips, which you would do if you were on your back, right? And circle. I'm going big. You can go smaller if you want, but I'm getting some little snap, crackle, pops back there, and I actually know that's good for me right now, so I know I'm going to feel so good after this. Good. Now come to center and put your hands on your thighs. Slide your hands to the tops of the knees, bend your knees. Let's bring those feet in a little bit. Yeah, and then we're going to circle the knees. And you can start really small circles and then go into bigger circles. And this one is really great for the meniscus. We're just getting some blood flow, getting that synovial fluid flow. A lot of you know this, but I've had 3 knee surgeries on this knee. Go ahead and circle the other way. And I only have like 20% of my meniscus left in that side. And I do these in order to really keep that little percentage of my meniscus left in my knee healthy and supple, and I'm giving it all the synovial fluid it can get. I don't want that to get brittle and crack away. I gotta keep my knee healthy. I'm a big snowboarder, so I just gotta do these things. You know, it's part of my prescription. All right, lift up tall. One more thing for you, lift a heel, keep your toes down, let's circle the heel. And you don't have to go too big, especially if you've sprained your ankle or twisted your ankle in the past. Circle the other way. Lower, other side, lift and circle. Yeah, and circle the other way. Yeah, beautiful. Lift your foot, work on a little balance, circle the toes, big toe. Circle the other way. Beautifully done. And other side. Let's get some mobility going there. Nice, and circle the other way. Good. Yeah, see? You don't have to beat yourself up to do exercise. We need to mobilize a little bit so we can work functionally through life, right? That is why I do slow it down, and I do try to make people look a little inward and feel different parts of their bodies that they might not necessarily feel when they're doing a really hefty workout. Those are good too, but let's bring it back and give our bodies some love. All right, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Take care.